Hi, happy Monday. Welcome to this week's edition of Monday Messages. I want to say, how was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? I'm sorry I missed you last week. I was catching up. I decided, actually, it had been long in the making that Liam and I, he is a huge roller coaster fan. And they opened a brand new roller coaster at SeaWorld that he was going to be able to uh, go to because it just happened that with our annual pass, we met all the criteria of being able to be first time riders on this roller coaster. So we went, it's an 8-hour drive to from Charlotte to Orlando. And when we were this whole idea started when we were at SeaWorld over Thanksgiving. I was going through and we had an annual pass because we did this great big trip this last summer where we hit all the theme parks. And yeah, he couldn't ride all the roller coasters because of his health conditions, but he could ride quite a few. So, it was that was one goal that we had made to we were going to take this great big roller coaster adventure and we did. Of course it got modified a lot because of his health, but health comes first, right? So in the process, I bought an annual pass for SeaWorld and Busch Gardens. And when we were there over Thanksgiving, they said, hey, Icebreaker, this brand new roller coaster is going to be opening up. And it's going to, if you have 3 visits, you can and sign up for an email and you're an annual pass holder, you can be first time riders on the VIP special event. So of course this perks up my ears and Liam's as well. So we ended up having 2 visits during Thanksgiving, and we decided, no, you know what? Let's just freaking go for it. Screw it. Let's just do it. We're gonna go for this. And so we a couple weeks later ended up going and taking a drive. Literally, we drove straight there, went to the park, scanned our card. We brought his best friend John with us, and then we went to Universal, rode a bunch of rides, and then literally drove home the next day. It was like boom, boom, boom. Get him in, get him out. But we met all the criteria. So suddenly it's time for, to cash in our chips and be able to ride this roller coaster. And we did it, it came time and it was like, okay, you know what? There's a million reasons why we shouldn't do this, and there's a million reasons why we should. The thought of leaving on a Friday, driving to Florida to ride this roller coaster and come home sounds crazy on paper, and maybe it is crazy. But, why not? Why not? Screw it, just do it, right? Let's just live life because the why was because my son loves roller coasters and this will be an incredible memory for him to share and to have to pull out later on in life and tell his kids, yeah, me and my mom, we went and rode. We were the first time riders on Fury 325. My mom took me to go ride the Icebreaker. We were first riders on that. So we just, I was like, and then the why not was, oh, well, it's a long drive. The car could break down. Got to go all the way to Florida. And you know what? Honestly, the risks for not going, I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's go. And so, of course, on the way there, the check engine light comes on, which was a little disconcerting. And the Toyota dealership tried to screw me, but thankfully, my Toyota dealership was a little more honest and said, nah, just go for it. Otherwise, we would have been in bad situation. However, all worked out. We overcame that obstacle and just kept plugging away until we're sitting there and I'm sitting on the freaking Icebreaker roller coaster. Oh, here we go. It's freezing freaking cold. There I am on the Icebreaker. Okay. Notice again the look of terror on my face. And Liam is just loving it. He rode it like 4 times. And then we went and got like snow cones and he went and rode another ride that he'd never thought he'd be able to ride again. And it turned out to just be an awesome trip. And I was so glad we got to do it. And I was so glad, we just, we made these crazy plans and we went for it. And so I guess that's my message to you today. Do you have a crazy plan out there that's just sitting in the back of your mind? It's like, "Ah, no, I could never. I can't do that." Why not? Why not? If it's not too dangerous, if it's not going to risk your life, if fear is the only thing overcoming you, or, sloth, or, a million, just fill in the blanks for your excuse you want to make for not going for your dream. Go for it. Just go for it. If you don't make it, you don't make it. But if you do, you've got so much you've gained from the process. You know, um, God knows Disney World, Disneyland started off with Walt Disney just sitting there watching his child go around on a carousel at Griffith Park, and he thought, wouldn't it be cool if parents got to do this? And he ran with it. Obviously, he ran very far with it because he got the whole Walt Disney empire. But it all starts. A dream has to start somewhere. So where does your dream start today? And what are you going to do to help make that dream come true? You know, Failure may happen. It's okay, or your check engine light may come on in the middle of the process, so you deal with it and you move on. You make decisions and modify as needed. And then eventually you get to that goal one way or another. You find your way to that goal that you want. So what's your goal? What do you want to do? What is it that's been in the back of your mind? You're just like, I could never. Why not? Why not? Just do it. Screw it. Just do it. That's the message this week. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week for another Monday message. Bye.